So it seems like it's not going to be long before you can finally get here. So let's look at this. We're going to be working on our dome. We have only 12 concrete at the moment, right there, but we have plenty. We have 20 started concrete extractor, so we should be able to get this soon. And again, we have a problem with the power, but like I said, the problem is here that we don't have that much left over during the day. It will be fixed as soon as we build a little more wine tub. Like this. And we might need like a double. I'm gonna build this like a double way. I think so. I'm actually gonna build one more cable set we have. This. We can have like a double row of wind turbines. That will be really good. That will help us to have some leftover power during the night because we're currently producing 5.5. We don't have anything stored yet. But soon we should be able to get some start during the day. Really good. So now our buildings are not working, but that's fine. That's fine. And how is our rocket? We're currently at 15. We do need 50 fuel unless we will be able to research advanced immersion engines. We would like that because then we only need 30 fuel. So that'd be really good. We're going to be building our dome and I'm really excited till you can finally come here and visit me. So hopefully that will happen very soon. When we do that, I think what I want this dome to be is like mostly for the miners. So geologists I think is the qualification that we're going to require here, and we may take some like people who have no qualification just kind of like fill it up because we're going to need some people who are going to work at farms and stuff like that, but mainly we would like to focus on miners. Okay, so let's look at this. We want a wind turbine. Yeah, we have power production of 30 and we should be building this fairly soon. We need one machine parts for concrete. We have plenty of both these things. And you can see that even like the robots from this drone hub down here, they're actually working up here, which is really good. Oh, we found an anomaly. Fantastic. Let me send our RC Explorer to explore it. And this one should actually continue gathering some resources. So where can I get more resources? Here. Let's gather all the resources we can here. And bring them again over to this depot. Fantastic. And we're gonna scan our anomaly and hopefully find out some useful information. Wait, how are we going with our dome? 19 concrete in place, all the polymers, need some metals. Okay, so how is it looking during the night now? We have 140 stored power, we need 20.
Anomaly analyzed.
And
Research complete.
Okay. We finished.
We've collected valuable geographic data at the site of the anomaly.
Now it's just after crust yielded rare insight in the geological history of Mars, especially about the ancient Tecan period, which volcanic activity released immense amount of sulfur dioxide in the atmosphere. Several key hypotheses of the exogeologists were confirmed by our findings. The scientific community praised the finding, raising the status of our mission in the eyes of humanity. Wow, so that means our research on Earth are like super excited, like yay! You have discovered amazing things. Our sponsor committed additional funds to the mission, so we can get 200 million funding. Wow. 2 drone hub prefabs or 4 moisture vaporator prefabs. I don't really care for the moisture vaporator because we have a lot of water. The 2 drone hubs or 200 million funding. I don't know how much a drone hub costs, so I don't know if 2 million is more than drone hubs. But I actually think we should go for the drone hub because, and I might want to build one actually kind of in here, maybe close to the dome. Because, yeah, something, I don't know, like there maybe? Because if you think about it, yeah, I think this would be a good place to build it. Again, it's going to be in range of everything, and the good news is when we send both of our rockets away, we should still be able to work here with our little drones, and also another advantage of this is the fact that we're going to have a lot more drones, which we need to because the drones aren't doing stuff as fast as we need them to. We still haven't finished building this, and this is nearly filled to concrete and they should be carrying it to this concrete depot. As you can see, they're not as quick as they should be. So now that we're going to get additional, how many? Additional 6. 100 is a maximum. Wow. So additional 6, that's pretty cool. And we have 4 out here. This one has 5 drones and this one has 1 drone. That's fine. Our transport is working and our explorer is not doing anything because we do not have any other anomaly in the area, which is okay. We'll just send it kinda to the rocket to stay there. Okay, how's our dome? 47 concrete, all the metals, all the polymers. We should be able to get to this one. We could build a secondary fuel refinery, but I don't really know if it's worth it, to be honest. We're gonna be very soon done with filling up this one. And I think we might actually get the passengers with this one immediately because we have a lot of metal. Concrete we don't have much left, but that's because we're using it all on this dome, so we're gonna stop with that soon. And how's our research going? We're almost done with advanced Martian engines, fantastic. And we're gonna work on full compression, so we can actually send one of the rockets to get you guys, to get the passengers, and just have the other one work on the... on getting the fuel compression, so that when we send the next one, it's actually going to be able to get me more fuel. Now I'm thinking we might want to start working on a fungal farm, because their fungal farm isn't so great because it takes place in the dome, but we could actually work on a fungal farm just placed outside the dome, so we could use that and have our people inside are actually going to be working outside. So then we might want to take geologist and bottom. Oh wow, did you see that meteor? Wow. And we could build the subsurface heater, but I think it's a little too soon for that. Let me check out my power. During the night we create 10, we demand 23, but we should be able... Yeah, this one's discharging only 6. Why aren't you discharging more? Because we have enough stored power, that's a bit strange. Should be discharging way more. Oh, and our dome is being built, look at it. Beautiful. And it's getting built, yes. Oh, and our dome is built. Colonists live in residential buildings within the domes. The basic residential building is called living quarters. Alright, so we're gonna build some living quarters just like our Earth advisors advise us to. So we're gonna place one in here. And I'm actually thinking about possibly building the metal extractor immediately. Yeah, metals extractor. Just so we can kind of see like how is this gonna behave. Yeah, let's place it, how close does it need to be to the dome? I don't know, we'll place it here. Oh, we have another anomaly? Okay, Explorer, off you go. Fantastic. We're building the dome here. We need 15 concrete and 4 machine parts. We have enough of those. And we're actually gonna need some entertainment, right? In our dome, because we just wanna stare at stuff. So let's look at that. Open air gym. I don't know if you want to bother with that. It does give us exercise and social. No, that's too big. Okay, first of all, let me just build a grocer so we can actually buy our food somewhere. Oh, and one of our rockets is done. Okay. So I'm gonna actually send this one up. Launch.
Milestone achieved.
We launch our first... Oh, we launched our first rocket from Mars. Okay, that's fantastic. And very soon...
Analyzed.
Ooh.
Though initially fruitless, we recalibrated the operating spectrum for our scans and voila!
The unusual chemical composition of the regolith near the anomaly site effectively shielded from our data gathering. Wow, that's interesting. As we repurposed and improved our scanning technology based on these new findings, we were rewarded with an unexpected surprise. We found a large water deposit. That's very interesting. Okay, so we actually have a source of water kind of like right here. Right next to this. That's pretty cool. We're gonna ignore this for the moment as we have the water extractors down there. And yeah, we launched a rocket from Mars. Fantastic. Okay, so we're waiting for the rocket, and I think we're gonna take you guys from this. So we need more stuff. You've built a grocer, but we actually need food, right? Otherwise, how are we going to... There's nothing to sell at the grocer, nothing to eat, so we need to work on that. So let me get a fungal farm. Alternatively, how long is it gonna take to get the fungal farm? If we were get rid of the fuel compression, do it after. We might be able to build this immediately. Do we want to build this immediately? We could, because normally I'd build a hydroponic farm. But we might actually wait for the fungal farm instead. So let me see what other things we need to build. Okay, so we already built the grocery. I'm gonna build a diner, something that actually fulfills social and dining. Do that. I'd also possibly like some sort of a park. Get something like that. Just like a small garden, maybe.
Approaching.
Yeah, relaxation, exercise, and playing. There is a cold wave. Okay, okay, wow. 6 hours warning due to 0 sensor towers. Cold wave is imminent. While most of our machinery is designed and able to function in such low temperatures, if a building outside stops working for more than a sol, it will freeze and may not be repaired until after the cold wave has lifted. Cold waves put an extra strain on the electrical grid, and buildings will consume more electricity. One way to negate the effects of the cold wave is to place a subsurface heater near vulnerable buildings. The following building will freeze during a cold wave: water tanks and outside buildings that are not operational for more than a day. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna build a subsurface heater here, close to the... where is it? Close to the sensor tower.
Resources are low.
Let's build it here. And we're gonna increase the priority on that because I'd really like them to get it building. Wow, this cost 15 metals. That expensive, like crazy. That's just so expensive, guys. That's crazy. 15 metals for this tiny little thing. That's insane. Wow. Okay, we're gonna place all our water towers kind of like around this because this is crazy. Crazy. Oh my god, that's rough. Okay, and also we need to build a sensor tower because that will help us figure out when the next cold wave is gonna be much soon, and we have 3 hours. So I'm pretty happy that I'm in my rocket right here, kind of warm and safe, because wow, and the cold wave is gonna start in 2 hours. Oh, and we're building our metal extractor. Nobody's gonna work there for a little while, but I'm just glad that it's being built. And we're gonna need to connect that with cables, so let's do it. Actually, I think that one might freeze because it's not operational for more than a day. Buildings that are not operational for more than a day will freeze. Okay, a cold wave has started. Power consumption of building and drones will be increased. If a power shortage occurs, buildings may freeze. Frozen buildings can be repaired after the disaster. And look at the... oh my god, look at the surface. Everything is just so cold. Look at... wow. Okay, this is kind of terrifying. Let me kind of drive with my drone. Just look at the surface, guys. Everything's just so cold. We have this little... the snow here, whatever that is. Oh my god. It's just... oh, and these, can you look at these little pipes? They're like frozen. Look, just look at it. Wow, so this we just moved from surviving Mars to Frostpunk. Wow, this is just... all of this is so cold. We're moving towards our drone hub. Everything is just so cold. And all our little drones kind of moving there. Wow. Okay, the drone hub doesn't have enough power. Drones want to receive further instructions, so how are we looking with the power? Yeah, we now have a demand of 81. Oh my god, so that like essentially tripled our Wow, this just like tripled. So only have like one working drone. This tiny little drone, which is the only one that's working. Let me reassign some of my drones to the rockets so they actually keep working. This one as well. Oh my god, yeah. They tripled the demand. And it's actually a day, but I don't think the solar panels, are they working? They are actually working. This is just so huge. And the wind turbines are working as well. So let me build some more. Not that it's gonna get built before we... I don't think it's gonna get built before we finish with the cold wave, but I still kind of want to get it going. What is this saying? Outside drone command range. Yeah, because this one's kind of like not working yet. And we lost that rocket that was here, so we need to get in range to this. And this. Let me increase the priority on this drone hub just so, yeah, this one's gonna work now, so all these robots can actually do some stuff instead of just kind of staring around. And we will need the extra rocket here, otherwise we cannot build this because this is not in range with this drone hub, which is a little unfortunate. So let's build some solar panels instead. Yeah. Because that is something we can do. Now drones, you know, with this drone hub, they can actually build that. They're gonna have, instead of 35, they'll have like 45 power production, which is still not enough. At least it's something, guys, because it increased just so much, so crazy. So crazy. 2 more days and 8 hours. Oh, and let's look. Oh my god, this looks so funny when it's like frozen. And you can see these little like ice pieces or whatever that is kind of falling from it. It's just so cool. What is this? Our R6 Explorer is not doing anything, which is fine. Wow. 2 more days and 5 hours. This is so cool. I mean, I'm kind of warm in my rocket here. But yeah, it's just... How are we looking? And we have power production of 10, only these 2 wind turbines are working. We demand 80. But during the day we should get up to 45. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna build more solar panels because we have enough metal at the moment. And we're gonna need it anyways once we actually build more stuff. Let's build like 4 more. This will give us a 20 more. So we should be doing what, like 65 during the day, I think. I'm gonna be able to see it in a moment. Our drones have quickly built this, which is fantastic. It's just a little bit longer till it's gonna be the day. And Martian days consist of nearly 25 Earth hours, so it's a little bit longer than our regular day. Yeah, 65.9 during the day, so that's fairly fine. We're not losing that much. But... oh, and this water tower, the building is frozen. Yeah, because they just didn't manage to build the space heater yet. Does that mean we're gonna lose all our water? We shouldn't, but definitely we cannot like let the water go like through the pipes if actually that's interesting. How come the water in the pipes isn't frozen as well? I do wonder how this is gonna work if we actually have people. Does that mean we're not gonna be able to give ourselves any water, or is it like that it works through the pipes, so it's only frozen here with the water tower? I'm gonna find that out once we actually get our people. So I do have the rocket kind of like in space, so I can actually send you guys here, but I don't think you want to come here in the middle of a cold wave. Oh, we finished the fungal fog. Okay, we're now working on the fuel compression. We can work on a magnetic filtering. Oxygen production increased by 50%. Or decommission protocol. This is super important because this will allow me to destroy buildings and to actually get some resources back from that. So let's work on that next. And then I think we're gonna work on the magnetic filtering. We can get more oxygen. Okay, now I'd like to build the fungal farm actually, because I do think that's something really useful for fungal farm. How big is this? It's actually fairly big. Yeah, cold terrain. I mean, it should be fine, right? I like us. Yeah, once we stop. Well, this building will consume 100% more power in cold areas. I'm actually thinking about building it like this in this kind of a corner spot. That seems interesting. Let's do that. It's gonna be our fungal find. It costs 10 concrete, 10 metals, which is fine, 3 electronics, but we have a lot of electronics left over. However, we only have 11 machine parts. I have to look at that fairly soon. Yeah, during the night we only have 10 power production, and we have no stored power because we don't have anything left over during the day, so that's fine. How many colonists is it gonna need, I wonder? We'll find out when it's built. The metal extractor can have 4 people, preferably geologists, yes? So up to 12 geologists could work here, actually. It's pretty interesting. So I'm gonna try to get a lot of geologists so they can work at this metal extractor, and maybe a couple of botanists for this fungal farm. That can be very, very interesting. So we'll see about. Okay, we have 7 out of 10 concrete, 5 out of 10 metals, and all electronics. We get only 16 more hours of our coal bay. I think we can actually now focus. Actually, you know what? Let me sleep on it before I finally decide who's gonna come here. But that happens, you can get here and you can finally see the Mars, and I can finally get out of my rocket because I have actually run out of food, so I don't have anything to eat, and the only food is gonna come with you, so you're definitely gonna come very, very soon. Let me first get some rest. Okay, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.